Alright, so just to keep this short and simple, like usual, my time was just getting used up. And the days that I was supposed to record things like Prisma E, I know you guys definitely saw I upload that a day late. So yeah, for days that I would usually record something like that, the time was used up, and instead I had to use most of it for probably editing for the day, like a Naruto or something, right? I'd upload it Tuesday and then Prisma yeah Wednesday, so I'd spend more time on that Naruto compared to reacting to the episodes. So I mean, schedule got a little bit mixed up, and yeah, it's like I did edit the Ia, but then afterwards I just was not feeling it. Yeah, it's also that too. It's like yeah, a lot because time gets used up, and then after that it's like I can probably do the episode reactions, but afterwards I just do not feel like doing anything else, editing or uploading. But for now, I'm going to get these out. At least they should come out today, which is Friday. And the Gilgamesh, hopefully I should have that out Sunday. So yeah, I'm just sorry about that. But yeah, short and simple, just simply time gets used up, right? Yeah, don't all of our time get used up. Um, But yeah, I still hope you guys will enjoy this. And yeah, if you guys want me to look at more of this, like actually, I'm probably might look at this on my own, anyways. Find some more, you know. But yeah, if you guys want me to look at something else, yeah, just put in the comment section down below, and I'll try and look at it later on. But hope you guys still will enjoy this though. Make sure you like, subscribe, and yeah, just get this reaction started. Okay, so here we
But as I said,
go.
I'm on break and plan on releasing a whole
Look at
bunch
him.
of videos.
He's on break
So let's
too,
jump
you
right into
know?
this video with Karna's abilities and noble phantasms.
Yeah, let's
But
see
first,
these abilities
I forgot to
now.
let you guys know last episode that this does cover up to episode 22 in the anime.
Well,
So if
hey,
you haven't seen till there,
I already
just
seen all
click off the
that.
video. So unlike Shakespeare, who had just click off the video.
Click off the video or catch up.
So
Okay,
unlike
yeah.
Shakespeare, who had only one noble phantasm and a few skills, Karna is stacked with 4 noble phantasms and more skills than I
4,
honestly feel like counting. So let's start with the first one,
5 or
his noble
6.
phantasms, starting with the most obvious one, his golden armor and golden earrings. This is called Kavacha and Kundala, or
Oh,
some become armor. You already know that this armor was meant to signify his godlike lineage, but it was his mother who brought it into existence because she had prayed for his son to be born with something that could confirm his heritage, and as such, Karna was born with the armor as part of his body, which you already knew made him invulnerable. Now, if you watched part 1, you know that the god of thunder Indra was able to steal this armor from Karna. But you're probably wondering that if it was part of his body, then how did he even manage to rip it from his skin?
oh, so
His
like
personal
on
circumstances,
his body.
while Karna was a child and training with the Hindu priests,
Oh,
known as Brahmin, he made a promise
yeah.
to
I don't know
himself
about
that he would
that.
never deny a Brahmin's request. So when Indra had disguised himself as one, Karna knew that he wasn't actually a Brahmin, but just the fact that he had the appearance of one meant that he had to oblige. You know how these heroic spirits are. Once they make a contract, they'll fulfill it to the best of their abilities. But yeah, even though Karna knew that it was a trap, he still released the armor from his body and handed it over. Although the armor was lost during his life, he still carries it with him in the Holy Grail War, and it essentially has the same effects as when he was alive, making him damn near invulnerable. It's a defensive type noble phantasm that protects him from pretty much all damage, whether it be physical or conceptual, by
Oh,
reducing
well, yeah, I
it to
do
a
remember
destroyed
that, but I
10%
know
of
it
what
was
it should be.
the armor. Well,
If it was to have a weakness, it would be that it doesn't protect the inside of his body.
yeah, I know I can do
So
all
when
that
Vlad had
now.
fought Karna and spawned the spears inside of him, it actually did a fair amount of damage to him. His next noble phantasm goes hand in hand with the armor. It plays off of the part of Karna's story in which he receives Indra's spear. The amount of nobility that Karna demonstrated as he handed over his armor, knowing that it was a trap, led
Whew.
to Indra feeling
Oh
that the
man,
only
that
right thing to do was
that
to give Karna
animation.
his spear as compensation. It's known as Vasavi Shakti.
Oh yeah, that
O son, abide to death.
abide to death.
A spear that was so powerful that it was said to have never been handled properly, not even by the Thunder God himself. The spear and armor tie into the legend that they came from because the spear can only be summoned once Karna permanently strips himself of his armor. So it's gotta be pretty worth it if he's planning on giving up invulnerability to fight with this spear. The power that is normally used in Karna's armor is transferred over to the spear and channeled into one attack only. But my god, is it a powerful attack. It's said to have the ability to kill the gods themselves, granting it the title of not only an anti-army, but also an anti-divinity noble phantasm, which is understandable considering it was a weapon created and used by a god. I had also mentioned in part
Okay.
one that this man can
So yeah, I see it. The armor went off
this is
there.
exactly what happens when you
Yeah,
use
something I did not know. Hey, the animation was looking so crazy. I didn't know what to look
is
at.
to have a lot of plot armor and a convenient noble phantasm.
Yeah, a lot of plot armor indeed. Yo.
But seriously, that's just me being a little bit salty. This attack is supposed to obliterate beasts, shields, fortresses, and bounded fields alike. But if it wasn't for Achilles' noble phantasm that had unique properties, then that fight would have been over right then and there. I'm pretty sure that the only thing that counters Karna's noble phantasm is Achilles' noble phantasm. So, in a way, you could say that Karna is even more OP than Gilgamesh. And it's not like
Hey,
Gilgamesh
more than Gilgamesh. I'm waiting to see that too. So, hey, you gotta say that debate for
Karna
later.
died before he could ever get to use the spear in battle, so any mention of it is just myth. His third is called Brahmastra Kundala.
Oh, I remember that. Curse
And
me.
it goes hand in hand
Yeah, I
with his
remember that
mana burst
name.
skill that puts magical energy into his weapons. This magical energy usually takes the form of flames that can spawn inside his body and emit outward and transfer to any weapon that he
Oh,
holds.
so that's what it is.
This noble phantasm increases the range and area that his mana burst skill can affect, as well as provides for a projectile type explosion that is on the same scale as a nuclear bomb. In order to use it though, Karna would have had to drop his armor and deploy the Vasavi Shakti, so you won't typically see this unless it's in a final fight type situation. Then there's his fourth, called Brahmastra, O Brahma, cover the earth. Karna opens his right eye, calls upon the god Brahma, and emits what's essentially a Cyclops.
Oh, that's what that was.
It's a focused version of his mana burst skill, where instead of emitting
Yeah, I
flames
thought he
from
just
everywhere,
simply shot
it's
off a
channeled and
beam.
projected in a small, powerful burst. This attack doesn't work when fighting someone who's stronger than him, because as he was cursed in his legend to die helplessly against an equal opponent, the same curse limits this attack. But considering that there are a few servants that are actually stronger than him, at least that I know of anyways, then I think he should be fine. Now, what about his other abilities? He has a skill that is directly related to being known as the hero of charity. It's called the discernment of the poor, and it lets him determine the true character and motives of other people. So that's an interesting fact to know, considering that this lets him see right through Shiro's lies and deception, and determine what his true plans are. Meaning that if Shiro truly had sinister intentions, then Karna most likely would have done something about it. Simply put though, it's a built-in lie detector, and it comes from his years of observing the people of the lower class that he was brought up with. Get another example of how the legends mold the servant. Then it's not like Karna needs it, but he also has magic resistance as a standard for any Lancer class. He also has the riding skill, much like many of the other Knight class servants. Then he has what's called uncrowned martial arts, which makes his skill and ability seem weaker than it actually is, unless his true name is determined. I think that's more of a skill for the game, so not really relevant in the anime, considering that he just freely introduces himself as if he cares whether or not people know his true name.
Yeah, he said, "I'm gonna tell you who I am right now." That's how he is, bro. My boy Karna, he does not care
the amount of magic that would be needed
if
to
you know
sustain
his
any type of fight would be
weaknesses.
monumental. It's mentioned that a top-rate mage wouldn't even be able to keep Karna's basic mana burst skill activated for more than 10 seconds.
10
I'm not
seconds.
entirely sure how viable Karna would be in a normal Holy Grail war, but it's still interesting to consider how each of these servants fit into their role in the show so conveniently. It's like putting together the pieces of a puzzle, because if you bring in someone as OP as Karna, you gotta bring in someone who can support his existence. And if you don't plan on having him win the war, then you have to bring in someone who can counter him. Anyway, that's Karna's capabilities in a nutshell. We pretty much got to see it all in action in episode 22, so I think if you were to watch that fight over again,
Got
things would make a bit more
to
sense,
see it a lot
since we never
indeed.
really got anything explained to us in terms of Karna's story or strength. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to help us
Oh,
out
there
by
goes
voting
Hero
for the next
Charity.
episode, then go vote in the poll under the community section. So until next time, ciao.
Yep, that is it. So yeah, like just like you was talking about with the armor, like yeah, I knew there was something about that, right? You know, has some type of armor or defense, but yeah, I didn't know it was literally just those gold parts on him that made him invulnerable, you know, not able to take damage. Yeah, that simple like eye thing, right? Like, yeah, I didn't even know that either. Cause you know, looking at it, it's like you know, sometimes in animation when it's looking this good, they just do something crazy out of nowhere, right? Um, to where they just shoot off a crazy beam or something, and yet I'd even know that was a whole noble phantasm. But yeah, someone's going crazy. You know, they're gonna be start shooting and doing all this and that. You know, stuff that you would never see them do. And yeah, it might not even be a special attack or anything. It's just you know the animation's so fluid. Yeah, they just add their own taste to it. The animators. So that's why I thought sort of this was. But no, that was something. And I know he. Oh nah, bro. Sig got hit by that. But yeah, the plot armor is crazy. He was supposed to been dead. Yeah, we definitely got to see what he could do. And you're still telling me that all that happened on that like what the noble the hanging gardens. I'm surprised I remember that. All of that happened on the hanging gardens. Like what? Ain't no way they didn't feel or I think they were separated from a common I saw, but ain't no way you didn't feel no vibration. You didn't at least detect something like that. Too much was going on for no one not to notice. Like, bro, take out a whole like country with this. So yeah, his spear. I remember that changing. So he has to get rid of the armor for it though. So yeah, if it's like really like worth sacrificing, then yeah, he at least he'll know what he's doing at least, or at least he should know what he's doing. Cause yeah, if you want to take away that armor that's protecting you, then yeah, it should be a good thing then that you're just getting rid of that, using all that strongest attack or whatever, or at least getting some type of stronger attack. So yeah, that Gilgamesh against see, cause that's why I like Karna too. He's sort of like, I mean, not exactly like Gilgamesh, but he just gives that vibe to me. Sort of like, you know, he's sort of the strongest. He's kind of chill, right? I know Gilgamesh may not be chill sometimes, but there's some times where he's just sitting there watching. Um, and yeah, I mean, you know, just a little bit of vibes from Gilgamesh here and there, and then just two characters I like a lot. So yeah, that 16-minute video. Yeah, we're gonna see how strong is Gilgamesh really, you know, and yeah, I'll just give my vote there. But right now, a Karna, right now, I mean, I'm not saying this exactly like strength or anything. I'm just saying who I like the most for now. You know, like who I favor the most. So like Karna, I like him the most. Just aiming the design and like I said, the fire. Anybody with those type of powers, they're already there. They're my number one. You know, I just like that type of ability. And yeah, I didn't even know he had so many noble phantasms. Um, in this episode right here, that's exactly what made me go like, wow, you know, because I was just waiting to see what he could do. Like ever since I saw him in the what was it, the Otaku Daikun Lost Bell video, I'm like, show me what he can do. Um, but yeah, other than that, that's pretty much about it. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you like, subscribe again, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.